Okay, so I'm in my kids' room and I just came back here and I'm like, let me get away from the noise and come in that room so I can get some crap off my chest. I am so pissed off right now because his school, my son's school, um, suggested that he started riding this new bus. Now, this bus comes in front of our house, and I guess they want 5-year-olds to be standing outside to catch the bus. Now, it's freezing today. Rain, sleet, or snow, these little toddlers shouldn't have to stand out there. However, okay, I'll open the door, I'll look out the window, whatever. So she normally comes, this is 3 weeks now, about 3 weeks riding the bus, and they had 1 week off. But she normally comes at a set time every day. The reason I know this is because my son has angel sense. He's had it for 3 years. It's a GPS tracking device. Um, uh, a father of an autistic child designed this device, um, or its features. And if you don't know about it, it's really important. If you don't know about Angel Sense, it's a GPS tracking device that updates every few seconds, and it can be a bit bulky. I'll be honest. Like if you're gonna put it on them, then you're better off with the belt that goes around their waist, especially if they have like sensory issues. If not, put it in their backpack, which you can't be sure that the backpack will stay attached. You just have to figure out ways to put it on them. It's it's about like this big, so it's not small. There are other options, but this one, ours is with Verizon, because you can pick different carriers. Our carrier is Verizon, which I kind of trust Verizon to be able to track, um, since they were one of the main ones that were working during Hurricane Katrina. Um, anyway, back to the subject. Um, so that's how I know every day what time they come. I mean, she gave me a window when he first started riding, and she said between 7:10 and 7:20. Okay, she comes every day between 7:09 and like anywhere from like 7:09 and 7:20. So it's like been that 10-minute gap thing. Well, since fall break has been over, she has been showing up something crazy. So I Ubered him to school because, right now we're down to the one car and it's not me who has it this early. So I've been Ubering him back and forth, and I also have an infant. So, well, she's a toddler now. She turned 2. But anyway, I have a baby in here. So, I mean, and she sleep and whatever. So I call the driver today because he's been out there for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, are y'all still coming? Oh, we've been by. Wait a minute. I opened my door at 7:06 exactly. Um, and he was already sitting in the living room right at the door on the couch since 7 o'clock. No TV's on, nothing's on. So I didn't hear a bus pull up. I didn't see a bus through the window. Like, did y'all pull in real fast and just he wasn't out there, so you pulled off? Or anyway, I'm just really fed up because between that and the school, I'm just so over it all. I'm over it all, and I'm doing this for my son. It's what I have to keep on saying. But like I told the bus assistant, when your child has a special need and the driver talks funky to the parents or clicks in their face, like what happened to me, I don't really trust that driver anymore with my child. Um, Pretty much anybody. Like, if you are a caretaker for someone's kid and you're being nasty with their caretaker, um, I don't know that there's no discrimination that's going to happen, you know? And so the assistant assured me, she's like, oh, nothing like that, nothing. You can guarantee nothing. I said, that's nice and all. It sounds great, but I don't know that. You could say whatever you want, but I don't know that. And being that my son really can't always advocate for himself, I really don't know that. I really don't know if that's true, you know. And she made no apologies. Like, the driver made no apologies about hanging up in my face or anything. So it's just not trustworthy. And I'm very upset that um, he even rides this bus. Like, I feel like maybe I need to take an extra couple of trips and just keep the car super early in the morning because, I mean, it's, he's not standing out there rain, sleet, or snow. And the funny thing is, I usually have him outside waiting. I usually have him in the chair. Like, it's a chair outside my house. I usually have him there waiting. But he said to me today, Mommy, I'm cold. I need a blanket. I'm like, come back in, baby. You know. And so it's just kind of crazy. And then she made the statement that I can't do this every day. I'm like, excuse me? I didn't ask for any favors from you. I just asked for a specific time that you're going to be coming. You've been coming hella early this week. So I just want to know what time to have my child ready. Well, there's a 20-minute gap. So a child is supposed to stand outside for 20 minutes while you all get yourselves together instead of coming on time. Well, if there's a red lights don't last 20 minutes, sweetheart. I'm sorry, I can give benefit of the doubt maybe 5 minutes, but 20, no, no, not at all. That's enough. That's enough time to get frostbite, hypothermia. I mean, of course, that might be exaggerative, but still, 20 minutes is ridiculous. So, like the way she talked to me, like y'all don't know how pissed off I was, and I really need to get this off my chest. But this is the type of crap that we have to go through and deal with people. Like, they expect some extra whatever. We have enough to deal with, and they talk funky to you on top of it. And it's like, okay, so now you might mistreat my child. So now I'm concerned for my kid. Now I don't really want my kid to ride your bus anymore. You know, and for some people that might be, oh, that's extreme. It's just one. No, it's not one time. This is the second or third time, but it might seem extreme to somebody, but it's really not extreme to me. Not if one time's enough when your child can't advocate for themselves. You don't know what's going on. And I made them aware that my son has a GPS device, so I know exactly what time he's on that bus and what time he's off. And what they don't realize is what type of tracking device he has. But I let them know his school is aware of his device. And so there's nothing they can say about it. But at the end of the day, um, I don't know. The good thing about Angel Sense is you can listen in. So when he gets on the bus, if they say some crazy crap to him, I can listen in to see. But I mean, what good is that gonna do if he's already been mistreated? I know most people probably aren't like that, but they're out there, and we even have family members who discriminate against our kids. For example, one in particular that really should be loving them discriminates between him and his sister. I don't tolerate that, and I'd rather not have you around. If um, if my son having a disability is a no go for you, so yeah, that's a pretty much done relationship. It's unfortunate, but especially given the fact of who it is. But you know, this is what we deal with, y'all. It's frustrating. And if you already got other frustrations with the school, life, work, home, whatever, then you can deal with this. It's like, screw it. I'm overloaded at this point. I'm pissed at this point. Like, I'm shaky at this point. I'm hurt at this point, and I just want to throw in the towel. That's how I'm feeling this morning. Like, maybe I should just homeschool them. But, I don't know. I'm really upset. I may not sound that upset, but I'm like, all those emotions just described at the end there. That's exactly how I'm feeling. So this is just kind of like my little diary, and so I had to get that off my chest. Um, Pretty sure there's other parents that feel like that, especially when they go through stuff like this. Now you might look back and be like, "Oh, that was minor," or maybe I was feeling, over analyzing. I don't really care right now. This is my emotions. This is how I feel, and I'm validating myself because only I can do it. And I'm honestly tired of people not being understanding. And the thing is, what upset me the most is the fact that I was actually being nice. I'm just like, oh, y'all came, well, what time are you all going to be coming? Because you've been coming early this week. And she just got really abrupt and nasty and clicked. I was just like, are you serious? And I called back. Like, they didn't answer the first few times. She kept trying to hit it off. And so finally, the assistant picks up. And I said, that was very disrespectful. And I do not appreciate it. And I didn't think she was this type of person. But I'm very disgusted at the fact that she talks so nasty. I don't know if she has an attitude this morning, but and then to click in my face when I'm just trying to figure it out. Nobody told me to stand out there for 20 minutes. And he hasn't been riding in this bus since the beginning. And before, when we were walking to the other bus to stand out there with the other kids, we never had to wait. That driver came exactly every time, every day. And I heard her in the background, well, maybe he should. Woman, y'all don't realize. When I grew up in a town where people just did not play any games, with words, because they never knew your intentions, and they want to beat you to it. And so I kind of grew up with the whole, what did you say, type thing. And so I've worked not to be that person for years, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When she started talking her trash in the background, I was just like, what? Like, goose forever. It takes a lot sometimes, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna let you take me to that place because it's not even worth it. I said I'm not gonna keep going back and forth, and then, I let them know I'm not gonna keep going back and forth about this. I just need to know what time you'll be here. I don't have time for the little small stuff. Like, if you want to be a nasty person, you go ahead. You be this nasty person. I got enough on my plate. I got a letter from the school, um, sent home. This because he was tired the other day. They tried to force him to play in gym. He didn't want to. They kept trying to urge him to get up and pull him, and he reached across and slapped somebody. It was wrong. But at the end of the day, he was overloaded in PE, and y'all tried to force him to do something. I can't let him know that I think, okay, maybe they should have backed off a little bit. But especially since this was like somebody helping, this wasn't the normal teacher. Just his regular teacher said that she didn't have a problem out of him the entire day. So she said she didn't know what happened in PE, but this is a letter that I got from the PE people. So I just got enough on my plate. I know this video is long, I'm sorry, but I had to vent. I know some of y'all feel the same way some days, so y'all, Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.